Well, that's what happens when you get older. Time has already got a piece of you, and eventually it's got a taste for you, and eventually it's going to eat you. All we're ever concerned about is where we're going. That's what we need to know.
The path of righteousness, a fork, lifelessness, a fine life in it. The path of righteousness only answers to those who fight for it.
Where are we going? What are we doing, and why?
The path of righteousness, a fork, lifelessness, a fine life in it. The path of righteousness only answers to those who fight for it. Which way's the way of righteousness? Is there enlightenment or just light this spliff? Does it come to those that hone the Midas gift? Is it predetermined or just where the lightning hit? Has it left me or is my lefty writing it? Is it somewhere in the darkness or the jowls that bite like pits? The streaking tears or the crying fits? Is this just the Babylon we're dying in? Every spectator try to clip your wings, drag you down before you find higher winds. How long before you hear the angels' lyre sing as liars dim you down to a tired grin? Caged birds sing a dire hymn. Everyone knows it's just a dying whim. Trauma slowly silences him, feeling nobody can relate to where his eyes have been.
Death is the destination we all share. No one has ever escaped it.
The path of righteousness, a fork, lifelessness, a fine life in it. The path of righteousness only answers to those who fight for it.
Where are we going? What are we doing, and why?
The path of righteousness, a fork, lifelessness, a fine life in it. The path of righteousness only answers to those who fight for it. Which way's the path of righteousness? Is it high roads or a titan fist? Does it differ or is there a likeliness? Am I a criminal only if the crime exists? Do I forge my destiny or unseen hands designing this? Is there a pain or is it just defining bliss? Is it clairvoyant or something the blindness missed? It seems we all process till the refinement fits. Does truth exist or is it a bias bit? Security blankets to soothe the lionesses. What's the madness behind this shit? Is this a skeleton vehicle? Then what's driving it? Is it Pandora's box? Should I be prying it? Is it out in the open or hiding in privateness? Or just something on occasion we rise to it? Is it universal or microscopic? What's the size of it?
If you haven't found it yet, keep looking.
The path of righteousness, a fork, lifelessness, a fine life in it. The path of righteousness only answers to those who fight for it.
Where are we going? What are we doing, and why?
The path of righteousness, a fork, lifelessness, a fine life in it. The path of righteousness only answers to those who fight for it.
Remembering that I'll be dead soon is the most important tool I've ever encountered to help me make the big choices in life.
It's like without a noble aim, how can you withstand any of that? You can't. You become desperate, and once you become desperate, things go from bad to worse very rapidly when you become desperate. You choose your damn sacrifice, because the sacrifice is inevitable, but at least you get to choose it. It isn't precisely attaining the aim that makes us happy. As you all know, if you've ever attained anything, because as soon as you attain it, then the whole little game ends, and you have to come up with another game, right? So it's Sisyphus. And that's okay, but it does show that the attainment can't be the thing that drives you, because it collapses the game. Sacrifice. You get to pick your damn sacrifice. That's all. You don't get to not make one. You're sacrificial whether you want to be or not. That's a good thing to know as well.